Welcome to my YouTube channel. Okay, guys. Molweni, hoe gaan het? Not the first impression that I wanted to make, but I fear if I don't do this now, I'm actually gonna delay this channel unnecessarily. So, my name is Simbongile, and I run a influencer marketing and talent management company. And this YouTube is going to be the chronicle of my life, really, as I continue to, because my business is 11 years old, but continue to build a business that I've always wanted to work for. So I've been in the work field since I was in varsity. And I've always wanted, I think, a specific type of place where I would enjoy working. I don't think I obviously knew it at the time, but as I have then started a business, onboarding a team, etc., I'm realizing that the decisions and the structures that we are putting into place are not the regular. And I actually realized that I'm just building the business that I've always wanted to work for. So this YouTube is gonna be showing you the behind the scenes of that, and a lot of what you're gonna be seeing is essentially, I like to call it the boring side of running a business, like the mundane, the stuff that nobody else shows you. It's not. It seems like it's a glamorous and fun business, company, industry. It is. But really, guys, running a business is very, what's the word? It's very taxing, literally and figuratively. And a lot of it, if you're doing it properly, comes with mundane tasks and things that need to get done, ways that you need to stay compliant. And I find that I'm not seeing that kind of content a lot online. Granted, probably because it's not fun. It's not a good time. I always say to people that ask or that like will ask me if I enjoy having a business, and oh, it must be so nice to own your time, and the things that people say when they find out that you run your own business. But the thing that I always say to them is that unless you're someone that desperately needs to be a business owner, be a business runner, don't do it. Don't do it. Yes, it is highly rewarding, but the challenges and the difficulties that it comes with, completely unnecessary. Those are not choices that you need to make for yourself unless you feel like you really, really have to. So anyway, I feel like I'm rambling now, but I wanted to create or start this video by essentially sort of talking you guys through my motivations for starting this channel. My intention is to show you guys the back end of managing partnerships. There is a lot of conversation around influencer marketing, content creators, brands, agencies, and it's always like this versus this versus this. And I want to sort of show you guys a different POV, the back end of it, the negotiations, the saying no, the saying yes, the advisories that we make to our clients who are talents, and who are creators, who are influential, but also the advisory that we give to our brand clients when they want to work with influencers, creators, people of influence, and tastemakers. And I think I've spoken about already sort of what it takes to run a small business in South Africa. It's actually a miracle that it is 11 years later and somehow we are still going. Not because like we were under threat of, like closing or anything like that, but it's just so difficult, guys. I don't know how else to really capture how difficult it is to run a business, to be a leader, to have staff, to be responsible for people's salaries, and in turn, technically, sort of be responsible for their lives. Yes, people can go off and get other jobs, of course, but I think it's just if you don't understand that like certain decisions that you make have impacts on people and people's daily lives, I think, yeah, you're probably gonna go about running a business very laissez-faire, and it's definitely it's very chalant, if I can use colloquial terms. It's a very chalant thing to be doing. You can't be a nonchalant small business owner runner in this country if you want to do it properly. Um, and another thing about it was that I wanted to participate in my industry again. I think back when I started the business, when I was a lot younger in my 20s, I was on Twitter, now called X, and I would comment, share insights, discuss things with people online that would like scratch my brain in a good way. And after a while, and I think it's like, as things got busy, I think number one, I didn't have time to be sitting on social media commenting on things as much as I was, to be fair. But also, I think I was getting really annoyed with the kind of, or the level of, I guess, engagement and discussion that I found that internet users, or X particularly users, were at. I got annoyed that people would sort of like, we're not reading. So we were like we are quick to comment, we are quick to react, but we're not quick to investigate or look deeper. So those are things that I found frustrating, and I just found that, there's less and less of a point in engaging. And I think industry wise, I think I was more sort of head down, let's just get the work done. I think I've always been a person that like feels like, not that I don't have a right to speak, but I have no business commenting on things unless I'm doing them well, or unless I have the credibility to speak on that thing. So I just found that like for me, doing the work was like all I could focus on. Like I was focused on being good at doing the work. And I feel like now I'm a little bit more confident in my credibility. I'm confident as a person, sure, but I think I'm always just mindful not to just contribute for the sake of contributing, but I definitely want to participate in the industry again. I'm finding that there is a need for a voice like mine, where I feel like I've been on all different spectrums of content marketing, as a blogger first, then as someone that worked in agency at a PR company, now managing talent, but also working with brands and managing campaigns and productions and projects. So I feel like my perspective is so well rounded, and I have the experience to actually participate in the way that I finally feel like I would like to. So that's also sort of part of the reason why I am starting a YouTube channel. And why YouTube is because I didn't want to be a person that wrote thought leadership articles on on these media websites. Nothing wrong with them, I love them loads, but I just find that that's like not the way that people are consuming content, and even consuming intellectual content. So I was like, what's a way that I can sort of reach people in the way that they are consuming content. And it also helps that I've actually come to enjoy watching YouTube vlogs in particular. But there's one creator from the UK. Her name is Grace Andrews. And she worked at the Diary of a CEO. I think she was the director of marketing, I do want to say, or content, director of content. I can't remember her official title, but she started a YouTube channel, essentially building something and kind of taking us along the journey. And I think I was really inspired by the way that she just was like, or the way that she understands that people consume, and the way that is, as much as she doesn't really have something to tell you about, to show, like the journey itself is worthwhile. And that is something that you can share with people. So that was quite inspirational to me. Just make sure that's a subtle one. That was quite inspirational to me. And yeah, this is a content format I really enjoy. I think out of all the different platforms, the YouTube community audience is the most forgiving. The most forgiving, but also the most, and I say forgiving because I feel like YouTube, or people that enjoy YouTube content, actually watch the content. There is a level of taking in the content, comprehending what is being said, understanding intention, understanding or reading between the lines, etc., and not kind of just like quick to react for the sake of reacting and for the sake of like being the first to point out something and have a gotcha moment with somebody, etc. So I love YouTube for that. And yeah, I think the last thing around intention is that I really want my voice to come through as someone that really cares about the creator economy in this country. I am someone that's literally so plugged into the creator economy globally, content marketing, advertising as a whole. I might not know every single creator and like sort of know every new face, but I think I'm very deeply invested in kind of the direction that the industry takes in South Africa. And I can't really say that if I'm just like on the sidelines, not contributing outside of doing the work that I do, between 9 and 5. So that's really the intention of the channel. And I think the way that I would appreciate you to engage is to be curious. I think ask questions about what you're seeing, the things that I'm saying, engage, tell me what you like, what you maybe want to see less of. I think I will probably start interacting in a way where like I will actually ask you guys questions. So please do answer, and yeah, and engage with me as well. Yeah, and that's me. I think so. What you're gonna be seeing for the rest of the video is gonna be, I'm taking you back into time. So guys, I've been shooting content since 2025 May. It is. I just realized that it's been a full year. I've been recording content for a full year. I've lost a lot of content in between that, but kind of like this thing of like waiting for things to be perfect is a result of you guys. You're gonna start from the beginning. So yeah, so what you're gonna be seeing is an event that I went to because two of my clients were involved in the event. One is Annalisa. She was the facilitator of the event. The other is Lulamu Wolf, who isn't a client of ours anymore, but love her loads. But she was on the panel at the event. So without further ado, I think let's just get the video started, and you don't have to listen to me yapping anymore. But tell me what you think, guys. I think that would be really, really nice. Tell me what you think, and I hope you stick around and subscribe. I think that's how I know that you guys are like really into it. If you're like really into it, like subscribe. But if you're like not into it, don't give me a thumbs up. But actually, you know what? Free will to give me a thumbs down. And I'll take that as constructive criticism that you're not feeling what I'm putting out. But anyway, welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello everybody, welcome to Sim's channel. I decided to take over. We're at the Strauss & Co panel discussion and I'm one of Sim's clients for millennial, and I just wanted to introduce myself and say hello. Come with us. I'm good, and you?
Feeling very cute, very boss bitch.
Really?
Very boss.
Kind of what I was going
Sana, you've been going through it, sir.
Yes, sorry. I've seen these. You know, floating around. And I'm here to use it. Because Simi decided to show me what's happening.
Sana,
So Sim, how do I turn it around? Are you recording? Yeah, there. Do you want a mic? Yeah. And then how do I stop recording and then start again? Like yes.
Hi. What do you want from me? Hi.
Oh, that's the introduction.
I'm Jimmy Mahalim. Auswadi salad. What else do you want from me? I'm a girl about food. That's what I should call myself. A girl about. That should be my tagline. A girl about food. That's me.
They look cute. You look so cute.
Listen to all my questions. You think I'm going to do a good job?
Come on, it's you.
It's replay.
It's you.
What if I sound crazy or janky?
Ooh, yeah, you started off strong.
I know, it's a bit
You
much.
said immediately at the gates.
Yeah, I know it's a bit much, but I'll work on it. I won't. I'll just smile straight after.
No, my girl, you killed us.
Okay, that's fine.
Is there more? Can I scroll?
Yeah. Oh, iPad.
For
My
real.
first time having an iPad. So
Really?
I'm excited about it. My uncle gave me his. I know, he's wonderful.
It also
I would have
suits
taken out my
you.
computer.
It also suits you. Please. Oh, one thing about Sky, Sana. Look at this beats. Look at this. Look, I mean, no, she killed it.
So good.
Simbongile.
Yes, she had one.
Yes, seeded me.
Good evening, everybody. My name's, and I'm wearing glasses because I can't read without them. My name's Yvonne Schaff, and I am the MD and co-founder of Your Luxury Africa. We were tasked with putting this beautiful event in partnership with Private Clients by Mutual Wealth tonight.
I think when one lives deliberately, you get to understand what memory is. So you get to unpack it with material. And in my practice, I try and explore memory in different ways. I work with a lot of natural materials. I work with soil, I work with cement, and I try and fuse all of that to try and create a contemporary perspective on what DNA is. Being an African practitioner, a woman in today's world, you need to allow yourself to connect to what memory is without thinking about it. Because when we tap into what memory is, we often look into history, right? We look into archives, we look into what people have told us. But what really connects one to what they want to remember is their DNA. And we often say that I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. But no, I think they are my wildest dreams because I get to remember myself through what they've been through. And that happens a lot in my practice where I use that as an anchor to create, also as an anchor to kind of identify myself in who I am today. It isn't easy to leave a legacy. A legacy is done with a generational understanding where you know what happened prior to what you decide to do today. And when I say it isn't easy, it means that you constantly have to prove yourself. You have to prove your intention and you have to be truthful. And I think it's very important for one to tap into that truth to leave it.
So I think in terms of women, the landscape is really changing in a positive way for women. We're seeing a lot more women buyers buying, well, and I'm obviously going to talk more about the auction landscape. We've seen a huge increase, almost 150%.
Wow.
In the last 5 years of more women that are buying art. And the age groups are also changing. So you're starting to see younger people buy art, younger female people buy art. And I think this happens for various reasons. I think women are now in more decision-making positions in their lives where they can actually they have the financial or the cultural or the educational background to be able to buy art for themselves or even within the family. So they have definitely more of a say in what art is bought.
You guys have been extraordinary, and what I love about the work that you guys do is that you don't shy away from being the artist. I remember this particular event, I'm over there with the short curly hair. This is the long curly hair. In case you want to know. But I remember on this day we brought David Goldblatt's daughter, the late, great David Goldblatt. Was an extraordinary photographer and someone who was really able to capture a lot of our memories and the history of South Africa. He's no longer with us, but we had the privilege of having his daughter there, who really unpacked who he was as a human being and as an individual. And I said he's no longer with us, and we have this wonderful photographic exhibition, but he's not here, so maybe let's get someone else. And I remember private clients called me to said, no, let's bring him through. Let's bring her through. Let's let her talk about her dad. It means something. Yeah. And so I think that the kind of common theme, and we're only starting this conversation, but the common theme is about caretaking. Well, I think we're all caretakers. We care. We take care of people. And I think that's really the essence of this conversation today.
Hi guys, coming to you live from my hotel. I am going upstairs because I have took me a little bit embarrassingly long to discover this, but my hotel, which is a boutique hotel, has a rooftop bar and pool, and it's a warm day. I'm gonna work from outside. I was working from my room the whole day yesterday, so I just want to get outside, also give the housekeeping ladies a chance to clean. This is stunning. Oh wow. Hi!
Hello!
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Did you know that I didn't know this place existed until today?
Is it?
Do you know how many times I've been to this hotel?
Been here?
I know! I didn't know at all. It's so pretty.
You're lying.
I'm serious.
Yeah.
I was on the website and by mistake I saw the pictures. I said, where's that? It's so nice. Wow. So nice. Stunning, guys. This is the pool. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I think I'm gonna work in the sun. So yeah, I'm just finding myself a nice seat and I will sit down.
And I mean that literally, unfortunately.
So, we think she had a TIA.
Why?
She has right hip flexion weakness on walking and no right hip weakness in her history.
Well, she's sore. She just took a fall.
She's 62 with her.
Guess her hearing's fine too.
And I'm not interested in any TIA, unless you're talking about that snappy number from a chorus line.
Yeah, I'm meeting her in the cafeteria.
So
When
I
was
found
this
a new
planned?
show
A couple days ago, why?
and
I'm afraid she's gonna ask you things you're not gonna want to talk about.
About Danny, you mean?
You know what that means?
Exactly.
No, you don't
Yes.
know what that means.
So you want to way
I'm a
down here?
huge fan.
No, I don't.
I
Just
will watch all of them.
look, if she starts to talk about that
All the
day,
time.
or if it
New
feels
ones
like too
that-
much, you can go. Just take care
Old
of yourself.
ones, I
I will.
watch them.
I get
I'm
it.
talking AR. I was only born in 1994.
Call me after,
So
right?
just found a new one by accident and I've watched. This is my
I don't have her.
fourth
You go now.
episode already, and I'm on my way to work. So that tells you my level of obsession.
I've been summoned.
Guess you forgot how much federal funding we get.
Department of Defense.
Lots of medical books. No memory hits of Mickey Rourke yet.
Sorry, it's just a fancy word for fainting. You're in pill today.
Okay. Maybe on and off for a month or two.
You can tell me about this.
I didn't want to worry you.
Well, should I be worried? You have to dope yourself up to get through the last couple months.
I'm not doping myself up, Tyler. It's just Sandy's.
Okay, I'm gonna run a few laps real quick and I'll leave you two to talk.
The real master.
Almost done here, Sam. This is Amy. She'll be helping out today. Amy, this is Nancy. Treatment. This isn't even the main event. So you're prepping for a stem cell transplant.
When we found out, broke us, but kept us together at the same time. And Nancy was already pregnant with Sam, but didn't stop people from whispering savior sibling.
Not a fan of that label.
And the other parents at the school would stare at us like we're freaks. I mean, what are we supposed to let Leo die? When there's a chance that this could...
Person, so I know it's a lot of gear to put on. So if you don't want to,
I can just talk to him from the interior.
okay.
So how'd the CT go?
Fine. No big deal.
You look like hell, little bro.
Look who's talking.
You were never this bad before on day 2.
They say it usually gets worse when you're older, and if you've had to do it before.
I never had to keep you in the hospital during the prep. I would say we're gonna get through 3 more rounds of this.
It's just only 3 more days.
Do you say?
Stop.
Time to go. They knew when from May. Guys, you must wave. Look enthused.
We are here. She owns the success is about to kick off. Don't miss out, guys. This is a little bit of a glimpse of the stage. I'm giving you some BTS. So the link is in the bio. Make sure you subscribe. It's starting at 12:30 sharp. Hope to see you there.
Let's go.
Okay.
One hand first. Oh,
Let's try that.
You send me his number again because I don't think I sent it to the last time. Oh, wait. No, send it to me. Send me contact.